Hey everybody, Decent Eddie here. It's Sunday, June 15, 2025. My NBA confident picks are hitting 81% this season, and my WNBA confident picks are at 79%. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for daily picks before tip-off on the day of the game, and remember, always check matchup news and injury reports. Data only tells you part of the story. My goal is to help you make more informed and statistically grounded decisions. While my data set focuses on moneyline picks, my analysis may be useful for spread and over-under bets. Let's get on with today's games. First up, it's Sky versus Suns. Sun get a danger pick with a .884 differential. That's about a 52% chance for the Sun to win. It's a coin toss. And I tell you, it's a dog of a game. But sometimes the chaos of games like these can be fun to watch, right? The books have Sun as 1.5 point favorites. They're showing about a 57% chance for the Sun to win. This one features two squads with identical 2-7 records. The Sky are coming off a loss where they fell apart in the second half, and they dropped 3 straight. Their offense struggles across the board. There is nothing that they do well in my data set. I guess they can shoot free throws well, but I mean, come on, you can't hang your hat on that. The Sun are also 2-7 after a rough start, partly due to changing around their roster a bit. They're well rested after a week off, but their last game was a big blowout loss. As difficult as it may be to believe, their offense is struggling even more than the Sky's. Defensively, they're giving up just as many points as Chicago, but they're just slightly better in D in a couple things. This is a battle to avoid the bottom of the league for these two teams. My data says Suns, barely. The books say Suns, barely. I wouldn't touch the spread. The over-under right now is 158. That might change closer to tip-off. These teams are miserable. I might take the under. Next, we've got Dream versus Mystics. Dream get a danger pick with a 1.05 differential, equating about a 53% chance to win for the Dream to win. Sportsbooks have Dream as 4-point favorites with an implied probability of 66%. They're more confident than I am. It should be an interesting game. The Dream are better at more than Mystics in my data set. Their offense is potent. They are strong in rebounding. They also hit significantly more three-pointers than their opponents. The Mystics, while holding a decent record, are weaker in scoring, but they're strong on the boards. However, they struggle from beyond the arc, and they do allow more threes. This game pits the Dream's strong all-around play and rebounding dominance against Mystics scoring from their primary guard and rebounding presence. Expect a competitive game where the Dream's balance could be the key. My data says Dream, books say Dream. I'm taking Dream on the money line. I kind of feel the Dream are well positioned to cover the spread here on this one if it stays at -4 to them. If the over stays at 158, I will probably take it. Wrapping up, it's Mercury versus Aces. Aces get a danger pick with a .833 differential and a 52% chance to win by my data. Books are varied on this, but I'm seeing Mercury as 3 and 3.5 point favorites. I'm sure that's going to get closer and settle down as we get closer to game time. The implied probability is about a 54% chance to win, but again, that's all in flux. The Aces are coming off a tight win without their star forward, but they've got other issues. Their defense is giving up points. Their high field goal percentages against them, I mean, it's kind of gross. But they're getting hammered on the boards. I mean, just that is really gross. While they're strong with some individual performances, they're feeling the impact of player departures. That's really hard to overcome. Meanwhile, the Mercury are looking really tough. Their forward is having a career year, and the return of their star forward/center has boosted their assist to turnover ratio, which is a metric that I use, and it's an important one. The Mercury appear to be a formidable opponent here, especially with their improved playmaking. This looks like a challenge for the Aces, particularly if their forward is out. Regardless, I have to go with my data no matter what, for the principle of it, if nothing else. These things happen. I am taking a tiny amount and putting it on the Aces out of principle because that's what my number says. But when my team is a favorite by my data, but they're underdogs by the books data, I'm going to take the Aces against the spread. That's insurance. That's what I call it because that's what it is. If the over stays in the 166 point range to 165-ish, I might maybe take the over. I probably will. Anyway, quick recap. Decent Eddie confident picks. We don't got any of those. Suboptimal picks. We got none of those either. Danger money line picks. It's all of them. The Aces, Dream, and Sun. For parlays, I like to include confident picks and parlays. We don't have any of those, so I'm going to leave you with this. I will always be okay with up to a 3-leg parlay with odds ranging between -400 to -450. If you do that, your win probability remains above 50%. Regardless of what you choose, I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. And remember, don't spend more than 10% of your bankroll in total across all your wagers in a day. Never chase losses, and if you need help with the gambling problem, check out my channel's description. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, tap the bell to get my picks before tip-off on the day of the game. Follow me on Decent Eddie Picks on Instagram, Facebook, X, Decent Eddie Picks spelled P-I-X, and I'm even on TikTok, decent.eddies.picks. Sometimes I post things during the day. I talk about the games. I am surprised at my numbers completely crashing. Like, who would have thought the Fever were going to beat the Liberty? Well, you know, I mean, everybody's happy Caitlin Clark is back, except for everybody that has to play against the Fever. We'll see what happens. Hey, let's see what happens tonight, guys. I wasn't flipping you off. I'm sorry. It was an accident. Hey, let's see what happens. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day.